This video tour was filmed at Eldon Robbins Auto Sales in Longview, Washington. Welcome everyone. The star of today's video will be this 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Touring L. First up is a quick walk around. You may remember the original Chrysler Pacifica, which was a mid-size crossover that lasted a single generation from 2004 through 2008. For 2017, the Pacifica name was brought back as the name of Chrysler's all-new minivan that serves as a replacement for the Chrysler Town & Country. For 1984, Chrysler introduced the minivan to North America with the Dodge Caravan and Plymouth Voyager, and added extended wheelbase variants of each called the Grand Caravan and Grand Voyager respectively for 1987. Then for 1990, the Chrysler Town & Country was added to the lineup. The minivan would go on to be one of the most popular vehicle segments for large families and people who wanted something more practical than most other cars. Since then, the Chrysler minivan has lasted 6 generations and is one of the most common vehicles on the road, right up there with the likes of the Ford F-Series and Toyota Prius. Through the first 5 generations, the Chrysler minivan was sold as the Chrysler Town & Country and Dodge Caravan/Grand Caravan. The Plymouth Voyager/Grand Voyager was discontinued after the 3rd generation, along with the Plymouth brand entirely. From 2001 through 2003, the 4th gen short-wheelbase Chrysler minivan was sold as the Chrysler Voyager, which had served as the replacement of the Plymouth Voyager. For 2004, it became known as the short-wheelbase Town & Country. From 2009 through 2014, the 5th gen was also sold as the Volkswagen Routan. And from 2012 through 2014, our cargo van variant was badged as the Ram CV, replacing the Dodge Grand Caravan CV. The all-new 6th gen Chrysler minivan was introduced for 2017 and renamed the Pacifica, with the Dodge Grand Caravan being a carryover 5th gen sold alongside it. The 2017 Pacifica took a big departure styling-wise from the previous Chrysler minivans, being redesigned from the ground up, introducing new features like a built-in vacuum cleaner known as Stow & Vac, just to name one. A plug-in hybrid variant of the Pacifica is also available. Despite crossovers now becoming the more popular family car of choice as of late, the minivan segment is still very competitive right now, and the Pacifica is definitely no exception. This Touring L you see here is the 3rd of 5 trim levels for 2017, LX, Touring, Touring L, Touring L Plus, and the Range Topping Limited. Competitors in 2017 included vehicles such as the Toyota Sienna, Honda Odyssey, and Kia Sedona. This Pacifica is finished in the bright white exterior color. Looking at the door panel, you have some storage right there, bottle holder, speaker. Right here you got your power window controls, power door lock controls, and your power mirror controls. The interior is finished in the black color scheme with leather appointed seats. The interior also has brown stitching. The Pacifica does have a 2-needle gauge cluster with a display in the middle. The steering wheel is a 3-spoke design, leather-wrapped steering wheel. Controls on both spokes, cruise controls, Your menu buttons for the display, phone controls, and then you got controls also on the back spokes too. I'm not going to go through the entire display, but this has the Uconnect infotainment system, climate controls, radio, phone, navigation, as you can see. Looking at the center stack, you do have your display for the infotainment system. Gear shifter right there. Very premium looking finish. Electronic parking brake. Head unit. And then you got your climate controls right here. Actual buttons in case you don't want to use the infotainment. Storage. Aux port and a USB port. Storage. Down here is some more storage. Power outlet. Another USB port. Now right here is a cool quirk. You can see there are silhouettes of the Chrysler minivans, which basically shows the progression from the oldest one, the first gen, all the way up to the new Pacifica. Lots of storage. And right there you got cup holders, more storage, armrests, driver's sun visor does get vanity mirror with lights, as does the passengers. On the driver's sun visor you also got your garage home link, sunglass holder, conversation mirror, LED overhead lights. You can open your doors from there actually. Lockable glove box. This thing is pretty optioned out. Now let's go ahead and start it up and take a look under the hood. Just keep the key fob in the vehicle, foot on the brake, and push the button to start the engine. All right. Parking brake is now set. Under the hood of the non-hybrid Pacifica is the Pentastar 3.6-liter, dual overhead cam, 24-valve, naturally aspirated V6 engine. It puts out 287 horsepower at 6,400 RPM and 262 pound-feet of torque at 4,000 RPM. This engine is paired to a 9-speed automatic transmission, and the Pacifica is front-wheel drive. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a torsion beam rear setup. It can tow up to 3,600 pounds and carry a payload of up to 1,675 pounds. The Pacifica does have power sliding doors. Naturally, the rear seats, all of them can be folded into the floor. So you would open that, and then you would fold this. As you can see, I will fold the back of that down. Grab handle, button to close the door. First, we'll go ahead and hop in the third row seat. Okay, so we are here in the third row seat of the Pacifica. Right here, you got some storage, cup holder, 2 cup holders on that side, more storage. And honestly, it's really not too bad back here. I do have a decent amount of leg room. I can stretch my feet underneath the seat. Definitely not too bad back here. Anyways, check out the second row seat. Looking at the rear door panel, you have a speaker right there, storage, and your rear power window control. And you got the actual handle to open it in case you don't want to use the button. Cup holders, map pockets on the backs of both these seats. Armrests, coat hook, LED overhead lights, and you got your rear climate controls right there. The Pacifica's fuel filler is located on the driver's side, and it does have a capless fuel filling system. Power tailgate. The Pacifica features stow-and-go seating, a feature that first appeared in the 2005 Chrysler minivan lineup, and involves the rear seats being able to be folded completely into the floor. With all 3 rows of seats in place, the Pacifica has 32.3 cubic feet of cargo space. With the third row of seats folded down, cargo space is expanded to 87.5 cubic feet. And with the second and third row seats folded down, the cargo area offers 140.5 cubic feet of cargo space. That concludes this tour of the 2017 Chrysler Pacifica Touring L. Thanks for watching.